How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Please give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe, of course, if you guys have not already. Also, please do me the biggest favor of all, hit that bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on my channel. And also make sure to head over to Twitch. Follow me there at Douglas447 so you guys don't miss out on streams that I do there. I stream once a week, whether it be for Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, Destiny 2, or anything else you guys suggest for me to stream. Also, if you guys have any movies you guys want me to watch, please let me know down in the comment section, and I will be more than willing and be able to watch and review them as long as it is on Blu-ray, digital outlet like Google Play, or on Disney Plus. And we're going to be talking about the Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause from 2006. And as always, we'll be talking about positives and negatives. So a lot of people have really been asking me to do this entire trilogy, and I'm happy to say I'm done with it. I'll be completely honest with you guys. The Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause, is the worst out of all three. Like I said in the past two reviews for these Santa Claus films, the first one is the best, and then it just keeps tanking and tanking. Like, they had a really good premise, but they didn't know how to go on with it. This is the definition of sequelitis, where they just make movies because everyone likes them, but they don't know how to build, make things better than the first one. This film tries to build and grow based on the second one and the first one, but it doesn't do so in a good way. This film, it tries. You can tell that they were trying to make a good third and final movie in this trilogy, but I feel like they were half asleep when they were trying to make this film. So basically, the premise of this movie is that Santa Claus invites his in-laws to join the festivities and visit the North Pole, along with the fact that Jack Frost is in this movie, who wants to remove Santa from being the big man, being the big picture, and Jack Frost wants to be Santa Claus and have all of the fame and all the glory, and run the North Pole and turn it into a amusement park without the roller coasters. And there's singing, and the police are now on Santa Claus's side for some reason. This movie makes no sense, and I'm still trying to talk positive, but I can't. It's really hard. Martin Short, cast as Jack Frost, was really great. This film also does finally end one of the three plots from the second film involving what happens with Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. So we finally get to wrap up one of the three plots from the second movie in this movie. But there's still two plot lines that haven't been, concluded. So maybe that's where they're going to get the ideas to do a Santa Claus 4, which I am not looking forward to seeing because this movie's a disaster. This is a good, fun, family-filled, feel-good film. There are a lot of fan-favorite characters from the past two movies that show up in this movie, and I really enjoyed that. It also dives into a lot more parent-like themes, like the fact that Mrs. Claus is pregnant, and it dives into the fact that she does deliver it, and so the Clauses do have a baby. I was happy that everybody from the past two movies and then the new characters in this movie, everybody gets to finally visit the North Pole, and I really enjoyed that. That was something that I always wanted when I was much younger and I was watching them. I was like, why can't all the characters finally get to the North Pole? And then in this movie, they do so. So I'm happy about that happening finally in this trilogy of films. The time travel towards the end of the movie was really cool. It allowed this third movie to connect all the way back to the first film. Unfortunately, it proves, though, even though the time travel adventure was cool, it was really short, and it just proves that they ran out of ideas. Like, they didn't know what else to do. Anytime you have to put time travel in a movie, even with Avengers Endgame, when you have to put time travel in a movie, it proves that you've kind of run out of ideas. Like, if you have to do time travel and go down memory lane, basically, like, that's cool, but in this movie, there's not a true reason for it, except for nostalgia. Because it doesn't last that long. Like, if you watch the time travel adventure, it's nothing but for nostalgia's sake. It's really not helpful. I did like, though, we did get to see Scott and his life if he never became Santa Claus. And that was really cool. And we also got to see everybody else around him and their life and what it would have been like if Scott never became Santa. So, I mean, it was cool in that regard. But it's just, I hate time travel in movies, especially when it's not needed. Like, they could have come up with something else. Also, let's just note the fact that this movie did come out in 2006, and the whole warm hugs thing that makes Jack Frost good at the end was probably stolen in order to make Frozen with Olaf. Just saying. Honestly, guys, I'm not looking forward to a Santa Claus 4. Watch this movie once and be done. The first film still remains the only one that you really need to see. Second one, okay, I guess if you really want to see more of the lore. But this film, you can honestly completely forget, and a lot of times I do. Moving on with negatives, this film focuses way too much on a lot of side characters rather than our main group, especially Jack Frost. This movie doesn't feel like a Santa Claus 3 at times. It feels more like a Jack Frost movie because of what he's constantly doing and trying to destroy the North Pole from the inside out and causing chaos at the North Pole and in Santa Claus's family. I just feel like the writers didn't know how to end the trilogy and they honestly just ran out of ideas and started making things up. And that's where they came up with Jack Frost being in this film for some reason. This also has another 3 plots smashed into a short runtime. You have Jack Frost causing chaos. You have Santa trying to save Christmas from a disaster because of the lack of toys being able to be delivered. And then you also have the plot line where he's trying to help his new wife, acclimate to the life at the North Pole. So you have another 3 plot lines, which is something I didn't like about in the second movie, is that there's so many plot lines going on in such a short runtime. And this film clearly didn't realize that's a bad idea. This film just feels rushed, and things are constantly happening way too fast for you Things are happening way too fast for you to be able to enjoy. The heroes of the film, especially Elf Number 1, tells the villain, Jack Frost, easily on how to defeat Santa. And make Santa no longer Santa. Try that again. The heroes, like Elf Number 1, tells the villain, Jack Frost, how to defeat Santa. And make Santa no longer Santa. That way Jack can take his place. Really irritating that they did that. There's an overabundance of Christmas music. This film is predictable. All the plot twists and turns that are in this film you can see coming a mile away, and there's very few of them. The Hall of Snow Globes, with all the snow globes that make that every single snow globe is a representation of all the past Santa Clauses, it really does make you wonder how many Santa Clauses have been alive and been at the North Pole and been in charge of the North Pole before Scott got there. Like, that's a lot of people dying and becoming Santa. And lastly, the final couple minutes of the movie, they have this weird montage of music, and I swear they're playing Jurassic Park at the very end. Yeah. I wonder if they were able to get away with that without any legal repercussions. Overall, guys, Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause is the worst out of all 3 Santa Clauses. Watch this film once and done. It's only an hour and 24 minutes long. It is rated G. I've seen this movie now 4 times, and I have no interest in rewatching it again. Even with people that have never seen it, I don't want to watch it. I don't like this film at all. It's very passable, very forgettable, and I honestly don't want them to make another one. With that, guys, I'm going to give this film a 4.5 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great day. Bye, guys.